Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's Steve. Welcome to the Little Wood Shop and our Sunday evening blog. What do I have for you this week? All right. Well, this week, on behalf of one of you, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it was a gentleman that had inquired about adding new tooling and building a custom profile into the Vcarve Pro tooling database. So this week, not just for this gentleman, but for all of you as well, Vcarve Pro adding new tooling to tooling database. All right. What is your tooling database? What is a tooling database? What is its purpose? How does it help me up here in my career field in CNC? Is it difficult to comprehend and understand in the software itself? These are some of the questions that I had when I looked at getting back into opening another set of doors for a very small, light fab shop like the one we have here. So, in doing the research and looking at the software, I wanted to find something that would be a good fit for me after being out of it for about 10 years. So, Vcarve Pro offered up what I was looking for. Yes, I wanted Aspire. Yes, I still want Aspire, but we're not budgeted for it, like I said. The importance, in my opinion, of your tooling database, it's basically a digital library of every tool that you house and that you shelf, with every function, and you're also able to label. Maybe a specific job, or you can assign a purchase order number to, that particular bit that you've set a profile up for. Now the user interface, which is the overall screen that you see on Vcarve Pro, I find that if you take it out in small pieces and try to digest it, don't look at this massive screen. It's like trying to absorb Photoshop in 30 minutes. It's just not going to happen, okay? This particular lesson, if you would, is just another piece to this particular piece of software. And as one of my mentors told me years ago, master your platform no matter what it is, no matter what it is you do. Master that platform and learn it, the ins and outs of any particular software the best you can. That way there you'll be prepared for whatever gets thrown at you. Now, we go deeper in detail in the blog. I give you guys some screen capture directly from my software itself. We go in and we talk about interface specifics, where you can actually find your tooling database. There's two locations. Okay, we clearly identify that in the blog. Your tooling info, we go in and we break down step by step, basically how you can name your tool, the tool type, how you can attach a note to it. Again, you can put a client's name for that specific tool. Maybe you're milling, a specific job and that tool was bought for that client for that job. Well, you can make a note in the notary section. It breaks down the geometry, how deep you're going to set your settings, how fast your spindle speed, feed rate, plunge rate, things of that nature. The blog goes really in depth. We break down feeds and speeds. You've heard me speak to you all on that before. I don't believe any two machines are alike by any stretch of the imagination, so granted, the guy with the little 1 horsepower router probably isn't going to jog it as deep or as fast through material as my 3.5 horsepower Milwaukee, but yet that's not going to go as quickly through material as, say, a 3 or 4 kilowatt spindle. Okay? Each machine has its limitations. You just need to learn what yours are, that's all. Tooling number, although it's in here, real quick on that, unless you've got an automatic tool changer or an ATC, you'll probably never use it. You basically would assign a tool to a specific station that you would then turn around and program into the program itself, so that you would have an end mill and, say, station 1, a Vcarve bit in station 2, so on and so forth. The machine will automatically change them out, which I don't have that luxury. We're going to go in a little bit deeper. We're going to use a little screen capture software. I want to show you 3 ways. The first one's the easiest. You're going to basically just copy a tool, rename it, and give it new parameters. The second one, we're going to go in, we're going to show you guys how to do a basic profile. And one of the easiest tools I could think to start with would be like a roundover bit for doing flutes. So that will be the second one. And the third one, we're going to show you how to construct a full build. How to physically take and create a whole profile from a bit. Now, there are ways around this. And the one thing that I would advise, and I'm going to advise any of you right now, is no matter who you decide to do business with, I'm very grateful for my supplier. I use US Router Tools. The gentleman that owns the company, Mr. Joey Girard. Joey's a great guy. He's very knowledgeable. I'm not affiliated or associated, but he treats me well. He gets my business. That's the end of it. He's very knowledgeable. He's been in this career field a very long time. For me to call up and need a question answered, I can get it. The other thing with a relationship with somebody knowledgeable in your field is it's going to take a lot of time, and time is money. So don't get caught up with somebody who isn't knowledgeable in what they're doing. Okay, he's somebody I trust. He's never not been able to answer a question for me, so I definitely have to give the man a shout out. You know, the other thing is too, when it comes down to your profiles, whoever it is you do decide to build a relationship with, see if they have a pre-designed profile. Maybe in a DXF download, you can go to their website or they can email it to you. You can always import it into your software. And then from there, you can add your new tool that's associated with that vectorized file. That's a lot easier. But either way, we got you covered, all right? You guys hang on. We're going to take you into Camtasia, and we'll get you into Vcarve Pro and show you how to set these up. All right, guys, hang on. We'll be right back.